you are, Eaton.
Yes, sir.
Oh god, I can hear my voice. It's hella delayed.
Yeah, that's a problem I don't think OBS will ever fix, is the delay.
Is your TikTok now Trigger Me Timbers as well?
It is also Trigger Me Timber, yes. It's Trigger Me Timber on every platform that I'm streaming on.
No longer content with colds. Oh, what a change.
What an era that was, bro.
Yep, with Faith Ordway. Yeah, it doesn't say you're streaming on there.
Fuck. I think it was content with Colbs on Twitch for like a week, maybe more than that. But
I wasn't around for that one. No offense.
I wasn't even streaming when content with
Oh,
Colbs
like you made it and then did that.
And then I was like, I fucking love my fuck.
Hey, you got 4 streamers in here. Or 4 viewers.
Oh shit. Off the bat? That's crazy.
And they're all just watching Colby eat.
We haven't even gotten to the main event yet. I didn't even break open the sandwich yet. But yeah, I figured.
Oh, 5.
I love my username. I love my what the fuck is it? I love my gamer tag on the PlayStation. Because me and Ryan came up with that shit when I got my PS4 when I moved out of my parents' house.
What, the Trigger Me Timbers?
Trigger Me Timber. Yeah, him and I came up with that. And it's just been a staple ever since. So I figured might as well make that my name on Twitch and everything. Strawberry lemonade.
Strawberry wine.
Now it's sandwich time.
Aw, damn, it's down to 1 viewer.
Fuck. They got bored of the eating.
Oh, up 2! Up 2!
Ooh, shit.
He's just eating. Yeah.
Makes sense.
I don't know if he's on there.
Ian, are you watching the stream?
I am not.
Okay.
No.
There is one viewer who was in here who was on like the last big stream I was doing. His name is Dusty, and he was chatting up a storm. I don't know if that's, well, he would say if it was him.
Strawberry wine. And alright, I got
going, Ian. Ian.
Gary,
Yeah.
Yes.
I said, you may or may not have convinced me to get a sandwich of my own.
Hell yeah. At Jersey Mike's?
I'm actually gonna go to
Popeyes.
I'm gonna go to Philly cheesesteak.
Ooh, that sounds gas.
This is not this stream is not sponsored by Jersey Mike's, by the way.
I don't think the stream's sponsored.
Stream is not sponsored whatsoever.
Holy fuck, it's cold out here, bro.
Is it raining right now?
Bro, you're
Or,
telling me
still?
it's cold over here.
It rained
Wait.
earlier, though.
Are you up in Chico? Ah. I forget that.
It says on the car it's 51 out, but it feels like it's like 42, bro. It like
Yeah,
it was so
Knoxville
cold
also
here.
says 51.
That's very specific.
It was so cold here that it hailed like 2 days ago.
Damn. It's not raining anymore. I might have to go walk my dog.
How's the doggo doing, bro? What's his name? Buster?
But he's doing good.
Buddy, that's right. Buddy.
Mustard.
I thought it was Buster.
Oh. You said mustard.
No.
I was like, who would name their dog Mustard? Yeah, but he's doing good.
Hell yeah. How old is he now?
9.
Okay.
Yeah, he's getting up there. He's good.
Is that the fob you bought?
Yeah.
Of course it is.
Yeah, that shit's loud.
You can turn it down.
Yeah, you can turn it
Oh,
down.
no. I know, I use a different bot for mine.
Okay.
But I don't think it works anymore. I made my Discord like my own server back in like 21.
Mhm.
Oh no, I guess 20. Yeah, 21, 22. So then I like got the bot that was current.
Gotcha.
Yeah, does this one do like the request through like Spotify or something?
Yeah.
This one you just have to type in the name.
You go in the Flappy controller tab and you type /play and then you just type in whatever
Nah,
song.
Chloe, you don't gotta do it for this one. All you gotta do is say the title and it's pretty much it, unless there's like hella people that wrote it. Otherwise, you just have to put the musician too.
That's how
Right on.
I mean, okay. I do it how we first did it when Weston put it in there.
Yeah, mine was like, you know, because it was like older. It was back when like I had a music channel, and then you do an exclamation point, the song name, and then it would play it through Spotify or YouTube. You just had to specify what you wanted to listen to it on.
Yeah.
Oh.
Alright, yeah, we'll be right back.
Yoki artichoke.
Yes,
Blood
he
brings
did,
it up
didn't
and then leaves.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Didn't he just put in a fucking song?
Yeah.
It's typical Ian.
Yeah, this guy's a goober. His dad was gonna help me out with getting a job at a company.
Oh, hell yeah.
And yeah, Ian was supposed to send me his contact information. And he was like, "Oh, I'm too tired tonight. I'll do it tomorrow morning." It's been a week.
Oh my god.
I saw the job close, so I gave up.
Damn.
Dude, this shit's rough. I hate being unemployed.
Yep.
I'm gonna have to join you.
That shit's ass. I mean, I'm not unemployed. What are you talking about?
No, I might have to join the army.
Okay.
No, I won't be doing that.
Don't. I would not recommend it.
Yeah, no, I honestly still hasn't come across the table.
Yeah.
The problem is, like, I already got my degree, so just waiting to get a job in my field.
If you already have a degree, if you were going to join the army, you'd probably be able to join as a specialist, which is E4. It's the one before you can become a non-commissioned officer, like a sergeant or a corporal or something. Excuse me. And also, if you have a degree and you're done with training, you could literally just go to officer school and become an officer right off the bat. By the way, I'm not recruiting.
Oh, are you not?
I'm not trying to recruit you.
Don't worry, you're not.
Okay, good.
No offense. No, yeah, I already got my high engineering degree. I'm just waiting to get a job, but it's been taking a long time.
Mm-hmm.
This job market's cooked.
Yeah, understandable.
Sooner or later, someone's got to take me, though.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's the thing I hate about it. Is like every single, when I was unemployed, every single application I was putting in, I was not getting an answer at all.
Oh yeah, me too. No, I think I've applied to 600 jobs.
What?
And like most of them just ghosted me.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
That's stupid, bro.
Yeah. No, the problem is like I'm an engineer, so I'm trying to get engineering jobs, and like engineering pays pretty damn well, but these entry-level positions, they like want you to already be an expert in the field, and it's just crazy.
Go. Yeah, that's bonkers, bro.
But yeah, we'll see.
Mm-hmm. I'm rooting for you, bro.
Thanks, mate. Everyone is. Yeah, no, I went through, like redid my resume, redid everything. So hopefully, I just had 2 interviews last week, and I think they went pretty well. I just gotta wait to hear back.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, but dude, the lady that was interviewing me, she was like low-key complaining. She was like, yeah, everybody that applied is like just graduated college. And like we said that we were looking for like 1 to 3 years of experience. I'm like, yeah, I don't know what to tell you other than, like 100,000 kids just graduated and none of you guys are offering jobs for us. So we're kind of fighting. She's like, oh, I guess so. I didn't really think about it like that. I was like, I know. It's like, I know that wouldn't come across your field. Or like your table.
Of course not. Y'all are asking for experience when you should be asking for like just new people.
Yeah, it's funny to see because like if you look at some of these companies and look at like the average age, they're all like 40 to 50, looking at retirement. Nobody's in their like 30s and 20s, and like, yeah, it's weird because they're all old and like they've all just been doing it. They haven't been hiring new people, so now they're like this one company, they just had to sell quarter of like one of their facilities because they realized like, oh fuck, we don't have workers and we can't afford to pay new workers. They just screwed themselves over, like in my field, and I'm like, damn, that sucks.
Unbelievable.
Yep. But don't worry, once I get a job, I can't wait to just turn my back on everybody and be like, yeah, that sucks. Couldn't be me.
Bro, I don't know if Ryan's been giving you any updates, but him and I have been cooking some shit with the show.
Oh yeah, no, he told me he was doing something with it, so I sent him over my whole script and everything I wrote. And then he's been doing the Sora 2 AI things. And yeah, he showed me one of the clips he made for like my character, and he's like, I don't know why, but you're always in a trench coat.
Yeah, you were always in a trench coat. It was
Yeah.
like that's not at all what I was picturing your character to be.
Oh no, me neither, not at all. It was like, right, fucking, I'm absolutely massive too. Like I'm like 7 feet tall in this trench coat.
It's crazy, bro.
Yeah. Bro, it's so funny looking at the Twitch because like I see you eating and reacting to what I say like 5 seconds after I say it.
Mm-hmm. Well, I just finished. Absolutely bodied that shit.
No way, dude! I just got a Twitch drop for Marvel Rivals.
Let's fucking go. I didn't know that I was still doing drops on here. I don't even be putting that I'm doing drops.
I don't even know how drops like work. I know like watching because like I do the rest drops, but you know.
Yeah.
Like that's what I was saying. Like I literally like throw it on, mute the tab, and then check back in an hour. Switch streamers to get the next drop. Like that's all I'd be doing.
Oh my god.
Ah, the Gooner's back.
Ian, you gotta stop hopping in and out of the fucking chat, bro. Just make up your fucking mind.
I've been walking into the stores. I know you guys probably want to hear me say, yeah, can I get a Dr. Pepper?
Bro, you just heard me say on the Discord, hey, can I get a giant number 13?
Yeah, and then proceed to ask for pickles.
Like, what's wrong with pickles? Dude, okay, y'all are tripping on fucking pickles, bro.
They were probably already finished with your order, and then you go up and say, yeah, can I get some pickles?
No, they said, do you want it Mike's way? And I said, yes, please. And could I also get pickles?
Holy fucking joke, bro. You should have told Mike no safe word this time. Come on, Colby. You go to Jersey Mike's. I don't know.
There's an update for Castle Crashers? What? Painter Boss.
Ian, are you on the way back home?
I am indeed.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna beat this game. Real quick. Beat this Steam game.
Castle Crashers?
Nah, borrow F.
Borrow F.
It was like, I bought it for like 30 cents. Oh, why did it put it to this monitor?
Yeah, if I'm being brutally honest, ChatGPT isn't really understanding what we're wanting from the show, what we're wanting the show to look like. That and your character was just the beginning, because it's kind of making
Oh,
it,
yeah.
it's kind of making it like a CW show, and we know ChatGPT like understands the plot, but it's not it's not giving us like the scenes that we need. It's
Hey, this is a very hard sidebar, but did either of you guys ever have braces?
yes.
I had Invisalign.
Wait, Chloe, you had.
You luxurious bastard.
Yeah,
Chloe,
I was modeling.
Oh, that's right.
Wait, Colby, you had braces?
Like a year and a half.
Do you feel like, because I remember, like, when I was going through, I remember people were telling me about it, but do you feel like your gums were, like, scarred from braces?
No.
Because I can feel
I
like,
think the people
I don't know.
complaining about their gums being scarred were the people who didn't take care of their teeth while they were wearing braces.
No, the gums on, like, your lips. There's nothing.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, and yes, I had that problem because I had, like, retainers, spacers. I had everything. That's why I didn't end up doing braces.
I can feel like there's like a line in my mouth, like where the braces like used to like rest, kind of.
Yeah.
It's just weird. I haven't like noticed it in like years, and like just now I'm like, damn, it's like a whole ass like inseam like.
Yeah, I have that too. You also, I have a line from like where I would bite my cheek all the time on my back tooth.
Oh.
I'd be biting my cheek sometimes.
They're actually, it's legitimately just scarring. Like, kind of simply, but your cheeks are scarred.
I have a pie crust we need to do something with.
Pumpkin
What kind of
pie.
pie? Oh, you so right, Colby. You so right.
How
I've
can
done.
never go wrong with pumpkin pie, bro? It's that time of year.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, Colby.
Pumpkin.
On Thanksgiving just hits different, bro.
Dude, I want a pumpkin spice latte right now. That sounds really good.
That's like another thing. I haven't had like some of the Starbucks pumpkin spice shit this year yet. I used to like make it a traditional, like the first day that it dropped. I would milk hop one.
Yeah, I never had coffee until my senior year, so it's all new to me. Like senior year of college, so like I'm 1 year into drinking coffee.
I get that this year or something.
Yeah. It is. What do you mean, bro? I literally. No, it's the most socially accepted addiction. I don't know how else to put it.
Yeah, I was.
I literally am addicted and cannot function without caffeine anymore. It's bad. And like I feel withdrawals if I don't have it.
This? Oh, thank God.
You were penalized?
I was.
What'd you do?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. My Wi-Fi
Clearly not
crashed.
from that message.
My-
Your Wi-Fi
My
crashed.
internet crashed. Yes.
And it gave you a cheating ban?
It gave me a ban for leaving.
Believe you got another 15 minutes.
Mr. Ian, are you on the way back home?
Right now.
He's parked,
Oh, he's
jingling some
parked.
keys,
Let's fucking
walking
go.
into his house.
So he is. So
Literally
he's one step
okay.
closer to hopping on the Marvel Rivals. Is what I'm hearing.
Well,
No, it is immediately to the PC after this.
You've.
I'm like, come on.
You almost made me end stream right there. Because I was about to lose my shit.
oh no, I would have been so sad.
Not that anyone gives a fuck, because I don't know how many viewers I have in my stream right now.
Just me. It's been just me.
Oh boy.
I'm surprised you had quite a few right when you clicked stream.
I think it's because I was
I mean-
kidding.
I think it just peaked at 5 because I bet you clicked go stream and like you were on the top of the Marvel Rival thing probably for a second.
You know what? You have a point. I should have just put it in just chatting. But it is what it is. I ain't tripping. JJ. JJ?
Yeah, man.
What's up, JJ?
You guys want to see the Philly cheesesteak?
Jody got a Philly cheesesteak?
Oh, holy shit. Oh. So they dropped a whole lot
Did you go to Charlie's or something?
It's cheesesteak.
Oh shit, David here. Are you ready?
Oh,
my God, look at that bullshit, bro. Whole ass lead, bro.
Beautiful.
that's from the cheesesteak factory, huh?
Yeah,
Who's Fire Skull Jr.?
It's Hunter.
yeah. Oh,
Hunter Ray.
totally just outed on the stream.
And he's
You just muted right now?
yeah.
I haven't seen that man since fucking when we wrestled.
You know, Ian, it said you went online in Marvel Rivals. It said that you're playing Marvel Rivals, and yet I don't see your name online.
He said he don't see shit, Ian.
It's loading, gang. It's loading.
Okay.
Should I download our rivals?
Marvel Rivals, you mean?
That's what I meant by.
Yes.
Yeah, Coley needs to.
I need
What do you
desperately
download
to get out of bronze.
Yeah, Coley needs people to help him out with comp.
Where do you download it from?
Steam.
Oh. Literally better than sex, bro.
There you go.
Better than sex is crazy.
Nah, bro.
No, there are a lot of things I'd be saying that for. I'm not gonna lie.
10
Have you
seconds.
ever the Philly cheesesteak on Chico?
Yeah, I have.
You ready, Ian?
Then you know. Yeah.
Yes?
Alright, do a quick minute first. I'll get a long one.
Hold on. Cancel match. Okay. Scared the shit out of me.
Install. I accept.
What? No, not that. Fucking God, you're pissing me off.
This map or what?
Oh, yeah. I hate the mode.
Oh.
Oh my god, we were just. Hell yeah.
Damn, that's it for 100 gigabytes?
Damn.
Well, we need to get more Wi-Fi he's on, bro.
My order is sharp.
The Wi-Fi that
My
he's on.
mind is
Well,
sharp.
apparently, the Wi-Fi I'm looking into has a coax cord, which my room doesn't have. So, I'm stuck with this.
That is...
It appears
That
the
is
time
very
lines
important.
feature a very different version of me.
My only option right now is the base Wi-Fi.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Well,
Is that what you were using?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
How are you doing, Hunter?
Good? What you up to?
Working for a firm in the Bay right now.
I was so agreeable.
Oh, right on. Like Benicia area? Yeah,
Battle starts in 5, 4,
Ah.
3, 2, 1. Ready to
Trying to
shake
get a
the
job.
available area and extract some goodies? Let's go.
Aerospace engineering. So like satellites and rockets. Yeah. Regret it right now. Nobody wants- Dude, I can't get this hooked up. Yeah. Dude, I know, that's what I wish I knew more people. Yeah, Austin, Oregon's dad's helping out, kind of. You get a connection. Yeah. Yeah.
What do you get you connection to?
Raytheon.
Okay.
Great
Yeah,
job.
they
You're
just got my
wonderful
resume on the desk, but they haven't gotten back to me. So I was like, oh. Oh, I know. No, I know. Yeah, I just had 2 interviews last week, so I'm just like waiting. One of them was for Cyberjet aircrafts. They build like jets, and so they need like a control and simulation engineer, basically to like run tests before they put it on a jet. And then the other one was for like a controls engineer that like I forgot the name of the company, but they work at San Francisco like SFO.
Extracting those resources.
So yeah. Yeah, they were.
Go ahead.
What was that?
Healing magic.
Go ahead.
I didn't say anything.
That's better.
Now, what I was doing was, like, do you ever consider, like, any other branches around here? Or are you pretty hard to
You were supposed to send me your dad's contact information.
Oh, yeah, I got it. But, I'm saying, like, more like, I mean, I'm just saying, like, starting to do, like, some, like, little YouTube soul. I'm just saying there's, like, a lot of opportunity for, like, there's nobody.
Oh yeah, no, I don't know. I'm getting kind of cooked because everybody right now doesn't want to waste time training a new person, and so they're all like, "Oh, you don't have experience." Oh, you're like most of them are just an idiot. Is just being like, "Yeah, like you're a good candidate, but you have never worked with this before, so like we're not gonna take time to train you." Like, yeah. Especially like these startups.
90% of my job now was literally just saying because you don't have a couple years.
Dude, exactly. And like every job you see,
Like all of them.
yeah, it's like the catch-22 of like, it's an entry-level job, but you should have already had a job. It's like, bro, dude, I'm thinking up,
I don't know, like, everything I'm hearing about, that's like, more. I can't lie, Red Chico, like, there's definitely an opportunity.
I was gonna say, I have my sister in social,
I'll be done, even just for, like, insight. Looking at how like you can
always have to find a civil, find a civil engineer
Well, even if not, like, would she be like open to a phone call, like a few questions or stuff?
Yeah, she works on finances, she works on buying
Your
it,
team is
she
extracting
works
those
on
resources. Heads up. The other team is ready to rumble.
I'll give her, I'm so happy I'll be seeing her in a couple weeks. I'll do that.
Yeah,
Have you tried to go for an internship yet?
I have. I got rejected because I'm not enrolled in college anymore. Dude, literally, I was talking with the lady. So, okay, I had an interview with, like, Astronis Aerospace, right? And it was for an internship. And it was supposed to be an hour-long interview, like, with testing of, like, code testing. Like, I was supposed to have, like, a good interview. It was 6 minutes long. I fucking get in, she's like, so, where do you go to school? And I'm like, oh, I went to Embry-Riddle, I graduated in May. And she's like, wait, you graduated? Are you going for your master's or anything? I'm like, she's like, because you need to be enrolled. And I'm like, oh, I can be. I can apply for school, like, right now. Like, I can figure it out. And she's like, no, I don't think that'll work. And I was like, and she's like, but you checked off the box saying that you can be enrolled or will be enrolled in, like, fall of 2026. And I'm like, I mean, I could enroll by then. Like, I could get into a college by then. And she's like, I don't think that's not how this works. You have to be in college. And I'm like, fuck. So, yeah.
Yeah, I would just say you can't just like hop in like one or two like classes that's long or something like that.
That's really what I said. I'm like, well, would community college help? Because like I can literally after this interview enroll in community college if you want me. And she's like, no, yeah, like your resume is like perfect for this position. I'm like, well, yeah, that's because it was my degree. Like, I finished. Yeah, and it's like, bro, like, everything you were about to test me on, like, I did. Like, I could do it. And she's like, and I was like, and then she's like, well, keep an eye on our page for, like, full-time positions if you're, like, able to do them. And I was like, alright, I will. And then she just, literally, like, I go on their page, I look for it, minimum 10, 15 years of experience. And I'm like, bro, what? Like, this chick, granted, was in her 30s, but I got so screwed over it. I was like, damn it, bro. First interview.
The reason fucking the front line, you know, finance, I was like, oh, we don't have to spend time on our policy. I was like, oh, you know, it's fucking sucks. And then he was like, you know what? And he was like, I don't think you just skip that whole process and do your work, just work for me. And I was like, fuck it. So just skip all of it.
That's nice. Dude, I've been trying to, like, levy any fucking connections I know. So, like, all my fraternity brothers, they're like, oh, yeah, no, I'll put in a good word with my boss. But, like, they're also only, like, 2-3 years into their career. So, like, they don't really have a whole... Yeah, like, and I get that. Like, I totally understand, like, oh, hey, bro, like, my friend wants to come work here, can he? Oh, alright. Dude, it's 3 months of jack shit. Like, some buddies. Yeah, but my buddy that did an internship, mind you, ended up not even hiring him too, because they didn't like what he did. All he had to do was do coffee guns and then write the reports for other people. Like, he just was doing busy work. And yeah, they were like, yeah, I mean, you can write us off on your resume, but we're not going to be seeing this any further. He's like, oh, okay.
The other team is extracting those resources. Rumble speed enhanced.
Dude, that sucks, but that sounds great. sit for 3 months, do jack it, but then count it as a year of work. Like, alright.
And then, like, one year, I fucking applied for it. And then the next year, they canceled finance internship because they never had to do anything.
They realized this shit was useless.
Yeah. He was like, I'm sorry, bro. He's like, if I would have known I couldn't sit on the board, like, I would have dropped off of it. I was like, you're a dick, bro.
Yeah, no, but I'm kind of just getting screwed until somebody's like, you know what? I like you enough. I guess I'll hire you.
Have you looked at externships?
What the fuck it is?
So an externship, it's a little bit more catered to people that have already graduated, but it's basically the same thing as an internship.
I'll check that out. I've actually never heard that
He's
word.
in the middle of doing one right now. Yeah, it's called, they're called, I didn't hear about it until he did, and then I've been seeing stuff on them, but you like work for a company doing, like, basically what interns do, but it's like catered more for people that have already graduated.
Alright, I'll definitely, I'll look at that in like a couple minutes. Yeah, no, dude, I like, it's so fucking annoying to just sit here and listen to people say, you gotta have experience. Go get it somewhere else, though. We're not gonna
And it's as you're applying for an entry-level job.
Yeah, and it's like, dude, like, your job is like 0 to 3 years of experience. Like, and mind you, the job description is something so, like, I don't even think I needed to get a degree to do this shit. Like, type in Excel some numbers and give us some reports on it. Oh, that's gonna be real hard.
It's so difficult.
Yeah, I totally had to go do fucking rocket science.
Bro, literally did rocket science.
I can't lie, like, that joke is just so, like...
You can actually, like, it's literally not.
I know. Dude, it's so...
Imagine saying that at your job to somebody trying to explain something stupid that, like, bro, it literally is rocket science.
Yeah.
Like, that destroys all of that for you. Damn. That's a rip, bro.
No. Hit the, you know how many times people hit you with, it's not rocket science? And I'm like, I know. Dude, Ben was saying, and we went golfing, he was like, I haven't really ever golfed, and I'm a lefty, but he had righty clubs, so I was like, we were at the driving range, and I was just using his, and he's like, yeah, you get the hang of it, and he's like, it's not rocket science, is it? And I was like, dude, fuck you.
Yo, JJ, where you at on the demo?
I'm watching it right now.
Oh, you're launching it?
Well, it is. Struggling launch. Yes.
Oh, what the fuck?
Big lot triangles.
Oh shit, this is gonna be your first time playing it, is it?
On PC, yeah. I have it on PlayStation.
Oh, you have it on PlayStation?
Yeah, but I'm hard on PC now.
I might be wrong, but I think there's cross progression now.
Yeah, there is.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay. Good shit. If that's the case, then. How do I switch accounts then? One second, stream. And by stream, I mean Hunter.
What?
You're still the only person in the stream?
Yeah.
Okay.
I saw somebody else that was someone else was sitting here listening to us talk.
Yeah. How to switch accounts on Marvel Rivals.
How are you doing, Colby?
I'm doing good.
No, I said, how do you do it?
How do I do it? I'm looking it up right now.
Oh, okay.
Says settings. Other. You can link multiple accounts from different
Oh, there we go.
platforms.
Link now.
Linked.
Link PlayStation.
Can't link now. Please leave your current team and try. Oh, okay. I am sorry. I'm gonna have to kick you from the team, Mr. Ian. It's only gonna be a little bit though.
What happened?
I need to. I'm putting Jimmy Jean Saw on here. Play Daredevil. Dusty. There he is again. Scanning the QR code. I'm scanning the QR code. How about you, there we
Wait.
go. Jeez, bro.
What up, bitches? We already have you guys added.
Select your primary character.
Ooh.
I think we should just stick with Walter Finger, but Jimmy Jean Saw is back up and running. That's all I need to know.
You're Blitzskin, right? Ian?
Huh?
You're Blitzskin?
Nah, I'm pretty sure I'm dozens on there. I'm waiting for my computer right now. I mean, like,
on Discord.
Give me like 1 minute.
What's your name on here, JJ?
I'm just gonna send you an invite off of Discord.
How's your night been? It's been good, man. Can't complain.
What's your name on here again? Are you Mr. Sniper?
Or,
Yeah.
it is Walter Finger.
Wait, what exactly is that?
It's a Breaking
What
Bad
exactly is that?
reference.
But the finger part, I don't know. I get the Walter
It's a
part.
Breaking Bad meme. Kid named Finger. Mike. The meme that goes on that has like a low-res picture of Mike from Breaking Bad, and it has Kid named Finger on it.
You declined my invitation, you fucking asshole.
Wait, are you talking to me?
No. Why not have you added on Discord?
The Cowboys won, bruh. Fuck the Raiders.
Add me back. On Discord. There we go.
Mm-hmm. Damn.
You said it's Walter Finger, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see you. I just requested to join you.
Damn, I can't play competitive with you, bro.
No, not yet.
Not until you're level 15.
Aww. We'll play our Raiders.
Alright, bro. Accept my invitation, Ian.
Alright, give me
Why
1
in your
second.
game yet?
Huh?
Damn.
I'm waiting for Ian.
YouTube.
He's doing whatever he's doing right now.
Why you got the horniest bitch as your fucking starter character?
Are you talking about Psylocke?
I don't know what her name is.
Or is it the one on my nameplate?
Both.
Either way, you're sleeping on both of them.
I didn't say I said you a horny bitch for having that game.
Okay.
Alright, send over that. Mr. Walter Finger.
Bro, we just started a match.
Project Zomboid it is.
You fucker.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
My order is sharp. My mind is sharper.
Make way for the King of Thieves.
Oh, bless me. What did she say about Dom?
I got trash talking for the Cowboys one.
The Cowboys won?
Yeah.
Let's fucking go. Oh my god.
Gonna have to play X-Men and Team
30 seconds before you attack. Get
my
ready.
fantasy league because the Cowboys won the development. I have Raiders.
You ever see Gamora or Drax out there in your
I'm
Raiders is like my number 2 team, but
I like the Raiders. I'm a Nightmare fan.
They're the closest thing I have to family.
but to be honest, like this was like the shiner of the 2 shits. To be honest, that's what that game was.
The battle starts in 5, 4.
I'll have to watch the highlights.
I only have 2 losses this week. Let's fucking go. I better be in the lead after this.
I gotta get some Cowboys merch, bro.
Enemy in our sights.
Time to watch the Marvel Rivals.
Ultron isn't going to make this easy for us.
Enemy hunts us from above. A helping hand.
Powering up. So many things to destroy.
He said Raiders been rebuilding since the day they were born.
I think that just
They don't look friendly.
Oh, fine. Oh, it's worked out with the flop. Oh, they didn't play through the whole entire song without music.
Were you not listening at all?
Wait, were you guys hearing it?
What were you playing?
Keep up the
Like, more?
Yeah, I'm playing Rebels.
Yeah, the song fit.
Oh, I played it.
Alright, we'll listen to it one more time.
Yeah, it's alright. I'll listen to it with you again, but
Now you do the same for me, Queen. Ultron, who's tough this shit. Gambit never falls! Like a blessing. Gambit got your
enemy in
back.
our sights. You're halfway there. Keep going. Powering up.
Sorry. I'm trying to remember how to play. It's so much easier to aim on PC, bro. I'm fucking going kind of nuts.
Make sure your firewalls are up. There. Don't try.
Move up your shit.
Gambit enjoyed that. Double down.
Oh, wait, this song's like perfect for Gambit, bro.
It's a good thing I'm not listening to it.
It's the Gambler, bro. You're literally banned for the...
Tremble before fast. Ain't ready for Rogue to be a widow. Not yet. Maximum pulse.
Go fuck yourself, Iron Man.
Score is Rocco's best hope of survival. Healing for my
Laissez le bon
friends.
temps brûler.
Everyone helps.
Next to lay of
On you, friends.
Another one bites the dust.
You've got my back.
Oh, and the hole. Go and hold. Go and walk away. Go and you got
first already. I don't know what. Is the boss out different for everybody?
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's ways. Like, whenever I had help or something, there's
Dude, it's just how awesome listening into it through the stream, and it's like 5 more seconds today. I'm listening to 4. I got and then you, and then I've got the stream bot and stream. They're all on a different time.
9 and fucking 2, first game back in fucking who knows how long. Oh, we're back, baby. 12% accuracy? Suck my fucking dick. I'm fucking amazing.
How'd you do, Gold?
I was 10 and 2 with 10 assists.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
But your bottom fragger?
I was,
Yeah, he was.
I was healer.
Ah.
Stand up and salute, well, I recognize what we see over and find. There's a lot of men there.
Oh no, wow, because he actually tired. That's the story, tired
And we lay down our heads. Third in the office, we all say bye-bye with a cool fire and out. To the day that they die.
He died, he wanted my blood.
You'll need a top-notch team to win
I
this.
don't even hear the song with that way.
Make way for the
In
king
the
of
land of the free, and we smile the stars under the great master. It's on the line, some secret, my big back out. Man, we lit up your world like the Lord we do right. Now the sound of the night, at the top of the hill.
Time to see if your boy Gambit can steal us a win.
Oh, I do.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Let us show these so-called heroes what mutant kind is truly capable of.
We've done this dance so many times. It's exhausting.
I suppose you'd rather just buy a victory, Emma?
Wait,
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the lead.
Just as she'll be sad in the rain.
You cannot
You
hurt me.
know
Let your metal to my arms much. That's the boost I
We'll put 'em in the
Gambit got your back.
No! Don't fucking stun me, bro.
Wait,
Oh.
that hit the spot. Gambit never falls. No more webs to get tangled in.
It's spider time!
That's the stuff. Laser run in the caddy. Ooh la la. So long, turret.
Oh, I got Penny.
Or a dagger.
Now is our time. Now is our time.
Now you do the same for me. Let me draw. They hit real hard. Just the boost I need. It's my way.
He's over here. Oh fuck! I got too much. Just the boost I need. Alright, I was far enough away. My dude, you're pulling out a bow to a fucking machine gun. We're not doing that.
We are not the same.
Yes. Oh fuck. Oh.
You're halfway there. Keep going.
You know, I'm not gonna lie, watching you, Kobe, I have no idea what the fuck you're trying to look at.
Much better.
One thing I kind of hate about this game is that
Yeah, that sucks.
Alright, I need to find a good game.
That was a bad ult. That was bad.
Just embrace the light.
You thought you got rid of me? Us against the world.
The vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Nice track.
I seem to be unprotected. Ooh, wait, that hit the spot. Got good. Nothing wrong. Skipping about. Shouldn't be any more spat about skittering around. Never got your back.
Clear the ass out. Oh.
Never got your back.
Where's the skyscraper?
I'm going for that dude. Okay, anymore.
Don't let anything get in your way.
We will get you to Budokan before you...
Garrett never fall! Oh, mon Dieu, that hurt.
That was the final push. You guys all off.
Shovel up. I feel like I'm self-forgetting.
Dude, Kobe's cooking right now. He's cooking.
Never fall!
Kobe, I don't think that guy's taking damage. Or are you healing?
Oh, she's lagging like freaking crazy.
Keep rolling.
Oh.
Oh my god.
I was fine, but thank you. Spider bots against...
Laissez le bon temps brûler.
I'll get you next time.
No more spider bots to worry about. Co-op time.
Mon Dieu, that hurt. Just the boost I need.
Can you guys hear me?
Come on, Colby, get him. Get him, Colby.
Alright, push.
Not bad about your arm, Moon Knight.
You're not nowhere was fired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another epic victory!
Bro, how? I dropped a 26k. Yo.
Is he?
Yeah, I was gonna
Is he
ask.
on one of those?
What was it? I was gonna say, are you guys in a match? 'Cause
We
Michael and
just finished the match.
Oh, okay. Michael and I are just we're on.
Invite him to this Discord.
All right. I'll invite him.
Holy shit.
How many are you? Or how many of there are you?
There's three of us.
3? Alright, we make 5.
Yeah, let's go.
Hunter,
Go
you
ahead and hop back into the other one and let him know.
Hunter,
Perfect.
Yeah.
you know who number 6 is?
What? Who number 6?
Yeah.
Number 6
Yeah, fine.
could be you.
Oh, dude, I was about to hop off and go to the gym. It closes in an hour and a half.
Okay.
It's downloading. I gotta wait. I mean,
Okay.
I ain't got no Colette Wi-Fi, so
That's true.
oh.
Alright, time to toss it on someone. All of you.
Yeah, I'm gonna download it, but I don't know, I might have back on, but I'll see you guys tomorrow for some other day.
Alright, sounds good.
Shoot passion.
See you.
Oh no, fuck this song. I'm listening to Bang in the Jets. This song is so fucking dumb, right?
I wonder if thumbs up work.
How long will level up in this game?
Is that him?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go.
Danny and the Jets.
No, don't start it yet. Wait,
Oh,
do
fuck.
the fucking thing.
Perfect.
Oh, never mind, he's in.
Fuck.
What up,
My bad.
Michael?
Holy gravity, bro.
What did you say?
You get overwhelmed by the music, you can mute the Flavy bar.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this
Dude,
one.
there's fucking cat
Wait for the
asleep
King
on
of
my
Thieves.
computer.
Oh, fuck. You're trying to be Gambit?
No, you're good.
Oh, okay.
Gambit's so fun though.
Oh,
Like-
yeah.
Like cancel now for the team mode?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, let's give this Michael,
Yes,
You might have to play X-Men and team if you want to win this one.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Ooh, shit. Who queued up Benny in the Jets?
Your boy.
Nice.
Never thought I'd see the day, Devil. You finally gave in to
Couldn't listen to Piano Man.
Maybe so. But I'll
Tripping on Piano Man, bro. That shit's a classic.
let me tell you something, Red.
The memes done ruin that song.
3, 2,
It's still a great song.
It's still a good song, yeah.
You need to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
You, eh? I'll pass. Oh, was that you, Inspector?
I'm dead.
There you go.
Tell me I'm dead.
Ooh. Oh, I'm dying.
Alright, I'm focusing on Thor. Everybody focus on Thor. Alright, go ahead.
Oh my god, that's fucking Thor. Get this fool. Oh, what's that life?
I ain't gonna lie, boys. I can't be the only hero on this team.
Ain't ready for Rogue to be a widow. Not yet.
Oh, you're the only healer?
Yeah, I'm the only.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, he just one-shotted both of us.
Yeah.
Stop that vehicle. They made it halfway. Stop them.
Should we try to regroup or
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
we all dead? Oh, yeah.
He just got fucked together.
No chance to stop them.
Got me good.
Shut out.
Yeah.
Iron Man on the left. Iron Man on the left. Yeah. That's fair enough.
Oh, yeah.
The moon haunts you.
Oh, what the fuck?
I was just about to hit the fucking ult.
Oh,
They hit the checkpoint.
It's a long song.
Might be a good time to stop them.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Oh.
fuck. Oh,
I was on like 1 HP and I was like juking the fuck out of this dude. Yeah, I might go.
Alright, let's go.
God damn.
Holy fuck. I just got melted.
Ain't nobody stealing Gambit's chance to win. Magneto showing the kids how it's done. Or gift from
Alright, I'm out.
Targeted me. That
ready for
son of a
Rogue to be
bitch.
a widow. Not yet.
I'm pulling back.
Bro said fuck you in the chat.
Oh no, we're all dead. Alright, hold up. Fucking bitch asshole.
Alright, I got killed.
What the fuck? Dude.
taking Palisades. Fuck that. Bitch.
Maximum pulse.
Oh!
You're welcome. Trouble has arrived. A gift from Khonshu, or perhaps a curse.
Oh, it does the fuck out of that shit. No!
Heavy weapons. I'm in love.
Dude, their clothes would have not saved your life. Oh my
No. No!
So weak. I'm back.
Holy shit. I'm going fucking crazy, boys. I'm going fucking nutty.
One of Moon Knight's
Oh, how the fuck?
Oh my god.
No, 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 no.
This is real firepower. Team play. That's me.
Oh, you got the hey, Alright, man, upstairs.
This motherfucker way too distracted with us on this shit right now. Yeah, good shit, dude.
The god of thunder.
Oh, she's so low.
That's 3.
Please, you got 3 seconds.
No!
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
Damn.
I had my ult too. I was ready.
Their tanks are hella good. That Thor was crazy.
I know. Holy shit. At least I killed that motherfucker Magneto once. That's all that mattered. Alright, I got like one more before I'm gonna head out.
Alright.
Coochie. Oh, this little kitty so adorable.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
My order is sharp. My mind is sharper.
I like this idea. Hold up.
Mag.
Alright, I'll try to I'll be healer for this time.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Let's go.
This is a good tank.
Just 2 tanks and all healers.
Enemies can become friends, but only if we show our foes respect.
30 seconds before you attack.
Hold on, JJ, I gotta show this off.
Gotta be honest, not so crazy about symbiotes now that I've visited
Yeah.
One where they all tried to eat me?
Why you so bitch, bro?
The battle starts in 5, 4,
Oh, I see him. I think they got the Spider-Man.
2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
If we set all timelines, perhaps I can finally return to my own. That's better.
Oh, they haven't Captain America. Oh, shit. Oh, they finally don't hate China? Or...
Captain America behind us, behind us.
Ooh. Got Groot. Let's go.
Play hole, play hole.
Oh,
Nice! Dude.
Where you go?
Oh, I'm dead.
Behind you guys,
Alright. Oh, dude.
That's better.
Yeah, you can.
Your day ends, Steven.
Oh, nice. You got that shit.
In your face, Luke. Born again.
Let's fucking go, bruh.
Fuck that, dude.
Oh, we got it now. Oh, I tried.
Snake shall take you forward.
Shouldn't be any more spat about skittering around.
hey,
Co-op time! Us against the world! Almost there! Don't turn back now! It's fighting time!
Oh, no. How the fuck did I block that?
Out of sight.
Back the fuck up from jail.
Step aside.
Fuck.
Get that vehicle moving again!
Good.
How the fuck?
What happened, bro?
I have no idea.
If we wish to halt Null's ascent,
Holy shit.
alright.
Oh, I'm dead.
Dude.
Oh, wait, shit. Oh, fuck.
You gotta be good.
No. Okay. Great, this is coming.
I have reawakened.
Got him. Alright.
Oh, punch it.
a winning hand. Now you do the same for mutant kind.
Bitch.
Yeah.
Dude, that was just trapped in the corner. I think I pushed it on accident.
I was trying to get mine, but
Gambit never falls. Maximum pulse.
Got him.
Yo, ball.
Yo. Get in the venom. Oh, fuck, he's running away. Get in the bitch. Oh, I'm dying. Fireman's dead.
Through a dark alley at night.
Don't let anything stand in your way.
He said like dark alley at night.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, come back. Got my ult ready. Just got pop.
Yeah, we're all pumped up. If they were to pop, then that would be the time.
Maximum pulse!
Watch out.
Oh. Dude, I did that shit head on.
Get to know before he even knows the
Help.
I knew that was
Oh, Charlie, we got pop.
Oh yeah.
How did I still manage to get 17 kills as Jeff?
That easy.
Cause you like that for real.
That's fun.
Bro, this game is so much better playing on PC than it was on PS5.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude. Fuck, I'm bigger on PC now. I'm just playing Bang.
Are we down for another one, boys?
Yeah, I got one.
Alright. Oh, not this one, bro.
Nah, we chillin'. We chillin'.
Alright.
Kitty crash my kush.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this fight.
Wait, what the fuck is this?
That's what I'm saying, bruh. Is this bullshit?
Is it better to be like? Oh, okay. We'll do this.
Okay.
Oh, wait,
I got a buff this season. We'll see how it goes. I also hope you got a nerf.
Dude, this cat smells the. Stella just got a. I'm just grinding right now. I'm grinding a little bit of weed. And she just got a. She's starting to smell it. Maybe we've accustomed her to be a stoner.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Hey, question, JJ. Does your cat take catnip?
You're leaking down there, Ultron.
No, I'm not. And you are misbehaving like a child, Stark.
I know. I wish
Stella, I'm gonna give you a 50
Christmas.
milligram
Here you are,
CBD
leaking.
catnip.
I'm not planning on humanity
We
to
know
the
it's
shore anyway.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Playing us cat.
To the available area.
Blame.
Go.
If you can't ingest weed with me, what the fuck are you even here for?
Yeah, you just say Scott, bro.
Like, I'm here for you, just pet, you're done.
Oh. I can have a gold vision and be the same.
They got a Black Widow on their team, bro.
Where's she at?
She's hiding.
Competition. Clear
I
enemies
need
to
some
extract more
heals.
resources.
Oh. Bitch just evaporated us.
The other team is extracting those resources.
Yeah, fuck
This
yeah.
mod is fucking cringe, bro. Dude. Okay.
Might have to. Oh my god, I'm getting chased! Stop this! Oh! Oh!
What? Actually, I think I might try with you know, actually try.
Oh, I got you!
Oh. Yeah.
The other team is ready to rumble.
Yeah, I think we need to back up.
Suppose that helps.
Looks like resources are running low. Get ready to find
Oh,
another
shit.
available area.
Fuck you,
They're
Galactica.
halfway to victory. Don't let them get more resources.
Hey, Galactica, I very much appreciate it if you shut the fuck up.
Plasma!
Got the winner.
Go, go, go! Vámonos, vámonos, vámonos.
All gone. Head to the next available area.
That's on.
Uh-oh. The other team is
Right.
extracting those resources.
Go.
What the fuck?
That's what you
Did you die?
We're in their sight.
Oh, what the fuck?
Appreciate you. Great job. You're loading up on resources. You've got competition. Clear the enemies to extract more resources.
He's over there.
Got her. I got Black Widow.
I'm so much more scared just because.
Bye.
Bitch ass
I am ready to put on a
I
show.
didn't know what my ult did.
Oh my god, sorry.
Competition.
Oh,
Extract more resources.
bitch!
I've done
Go,
things
go,
I
go!
regret. Now I do things I can be proud
You
of.
going, bitch?
We're back, right, Tippy Toe?
Right here.
Your team is ready to rumble, baby! Resources are nearly tapped out here, too. Sorry.
Wait, we guys,
Gonna move.
we still gotta defend C, right?
Here, I gotta see.
We got 30 left.
Carry over
Sorry,
at
we're gonna start going there.
Taking A, boys.
Good news! You've stockpiled half the resources you need to win.
Hell yeah.
Fantastic!
Let's go.
About to begin.
Fuck. I gambit.
Here I come again!
Fucking Angela.
I know, bro. Angela is a fucking
So annoying.
You're loading up on resources.
Oh, you gotta follow on the super shark.
Got that super shark.
Double
Fuck
kill.
yeah.
W ult,
You
bro.
almost
Get
cleared
him.
the win.
Angela, you died.
Got
You
her.
will not be seen in Valhalla.
You're not welcome.
4 rolls are coming.
Rumble speed enhanced. Ooh, a touch of cooling.
Angela, fly.
Yeah, we get some views.
Where you at? Oh shit. Help! Angela's on me!
She's out.
Tony Stark. Rumble speed is climbing fast. You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner. Legions of hell.
Nice, we got that shit easy.
Let's fucking go.
Right.
Epic victory. Big win.
I was cooking on it, bruh. Alright.
Ooh, I got a lot more things now. Yeah, I won't be getting enough.
This shit over.
Yeah, it was great. Oh, we finally got wins. That's all that matters to me.
Yes, sir.
Baby Jesus.
Hey, low-key,
Alright.
I think Switch game, we will put upgraders.
Whoa.
Alright.
Play Minecraft like a real.
I have
Alright, I'll see y'all though.
Crashing.
Alright, see you, Marco. See you.
Alright. So the real question is, are we running competitive again? Yeah. Ian, are we running competitive?
Sure.
Okay.
It was a physical moment. Nothing did fall. Nothing on top of my head. Sitting on the top of the bed. Every time I roll, I can't do it, tell me to do. So I gotta remain the same.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one. Eat nuts and kick butts.
It's not home. Baby. Go check out the stream.
Squirrels the way I know squirrels. Oh, Aren't you the cutest little thing ever? Get over here!
You should totally join my squad.
Wait, quick question. You don't eat squirrel, do you? The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Our enemies are near.
Oh, a touch of healing.
Oh, that fucker's so low for me.
Here I come again.
Nah. God damn!
Bounding back into action. Come on, Jeff.
What big teeth you have.
Everybody needs a hand sometimes. Double kill.
Yeah.
Our enemies are near. I can feel them.
So cold.
We must deliver
my god, bro. There's literally nothing I can do.
For once, I'm vulnerable.
And we will sing bye.
Ow!
Everybody ready?
Sing this will be later on.
How did that not kill anybody?
I unleash the Vishanti's power.
Damn, I evaded, so I thought it was
Us against the world.
the music got it.
The current score is time to switch things up, including which side you're on. You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
I never wanted to be Iron Man.
Who are you calling a raccoon, huh?
A long, long time ago, I think still feel you sleepy smile. From my chance, I could make those right. Happy for a while. In February, made me shiver. I believe on the
30
doorstep.
seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Take one more step.
It was my dad's. He died piloting it, and then I took over.
Something beautiful these days.
I just want to carry on his work.
You
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You have to stop them from securing the mission area.
Just the idiots I was looking for. I am strengthened for battle. I'm out. Nice working with you, kid. I'll take all the healing I can
Feeling
get.
fantastic.
Fucking hurt. I bet you I've got my number. My good team.
That was a race still in
Here comes a rocket again. Okay.
Hey boys, something's already. I don't like strawberry cheese, cream cheese.
Why are we still trying, thinking that we can? They're literally cooking us.
You're ready for action.
That's regular cream cheese. Cream cheese is strawberry, not strawberry.
Final score 1-2-2.
They're always strawberry cream cheese.
Well, you can't expect to win.
Is that insane or close?
That is insane.
I could really build this song out, bro.
I wanna hear it.
I got one thing.
You gotta do your warm-up session beforehand?
I got it.
I said, I would, I just got roommates,
What are we feeling right now?
Colby, I think I may transition over to, you know what?
Yeah. Understandable.
To art graders?
Not quite, I think it's Velo time and then PZ time.
I did Zomboid?
The most tiered game. Colby couldn't survive like more than like 2 minutes.
Couldn't survive like 2 minutes in this either.
Yep.
Colby rage quit after like 4 lives. I was like trying to tell him like he's gonna lose a shit ton of people.
I don't like
He
those
died
types of
once in
games.
this and was like, I'm done.
Yep.
I was down.
Colby was not down to learn. Help your skeletons in the sea. But if the Bible tells you so.
Alright, I think I'm gonna kill it right there. Alright, chat. Alright, boys. I'm calling it there. Will you guys be on tomorrow?
Oh, Colby, you were supposed to hop on top of the Zomboid.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, I'm just fine.
Alright, boys. I will catch you tomorrow.
Okay.
You should Colby.
You too, bro. Chat, I know I said that was it. That was it for the rivals. But there is something that I have been wanting to react to on stream. If you guys don't mind. Close player, yes. It is a Patrick CC video. God damn it. I started watching this video. But like 2 minutes into it, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna save this for stream. Because I fuck with Patrick CC. And I love reacting to shit. And what better than to react to this video on stream as the real main event of the stream. And then we call it a night after that. I think that is a pretty good idea. So that's what we're going to do. With no distractions from Discord. No one talking over the video. It's just me and the video. So let's do it. Have you guys heard of James Franco and Seth Rogen? Because I have. And I have no idea what the fuck happened to that duo. Because they were the dynamic duo. They really were. So let's find out what happened.
The friendship between James Franco and Seth Rogen made them one of the strongest, most genuine duos in Hollywood.
But I do love Seth. He's kind of been there at important points in my career.
Their bond seemed unbreakable. That was until Franco got into some major controversy.
Hold on. I need to read this shit.
Their bond
got
seemed
into some
unbreakable.
controversy.
That was until Franco got into.
James Franco breaks silence, admits to sleeping with students from his acting class, his acting school class. What? How the fuck did I not hear about this? This was it. This was 4 fucking years ago? What?
Some major controversy, and Seth had a tough choice to make. He could stand up and defend his bro of 2 decades, the guy he made breakable. That was until Franco got into some major controversy.
James Franco accusers say he continues to downplay their experiences in response to his interview.
And Seth.
Not on my radar. Seth Rogen addresses James Franco's statement. Their long-lasting friendship began to deteriorate after Franco faced multiple allegations of inappropriate sexual behavior in 2018. Around the time that the interview came out. Wait, when did... Hold on. When did the interview come out? Because that's some crazy shit. The interview. 2014. Bro, I'm fucking old. How did I think? Why did I think that it came out in 2018? What the fuck?
Seth had a tough choice to make. He could stand up and defend his bro of 2 decades, the guy he made iconic movies and multiple millions of dollars with, denounce him, believe the allegations, and essentially prove James was guilty, or simply sidestep, stay quiet.
Seth Rogen says he didn't notice when James Franco said their friendship was over. It really wasn't on my radar. So Seth Rogen wasn't the one who ended the friendship, it was James? I'm so fucking confused right now, bruh.
And act like he had no idea what James was truly like behind the scenes. Somehow, Seth chose none of these options, and his response left everyone wondering if Seth really knew about James' alleged behavior, or if they were ever really friends at all. The rise and fall of James Franco was one of the classic examples of, when in Hollywood, you never really know who your friends are. James Franco was getting in...
Now that is a good lesson. I I will never understand what. I will never understand the shit that Hollywood does, bruh. Because I'm hearing every single fucking day the bullshit that goes on in Hollywood. And it's like, what the fuck? How do y'all get away with this shit? And why is it still going on? With the amount of people that are speaking out on this shit.
To trouble with the law as early as middle school, but in a weird way, it helped him get his breakout role in Freaks and Geeks. One of his favorite side hustles was stealing expensive fragrances and selling them to his classmates.
Jeremy Fragrance? Sorry. It's just...
He said, like in 8th grade, we started stealing cologne. We had like 30 bottles of cologne each in our lockers at school, and then we could sell cologne at the dances. It didn't get any better by the time Franco landed in high school.
Insane.
While he was excelling academically and developing an interest in the school theater, he still gravitated towards that.
Out his bad boy days as a graffiti spraying cologne thief. That's fucking wild.
Friend group that would encourage bad habits, and after he was caught vandalizing public property, he actually became a ward of the state or
Ward of the court. A person, usually a minor or of unsound mind, for whom a guardian has been appointed by a court or who has become directly subject to the authority of that court.
or a ward of the court, where he was put under the legal custody of the government. When asked about this later in life, James said a lot of this stemmed from lacking a clear identity. By the time I got to high school, I didn't have a thing, so I ended up just getting into a lot of trouble. Even when Franco got into UCLA as an English major, he still found himself dealing with an identity crisis. He finally decided to take matters into his own hands, dropping out of college to pursue an acting career, something his parents disapproved of.
I don't know, it seemed like they were very disappointed. They're like, well, my dad actually said you're being a fool, like, for dropping out of UCLA and going to work at McDonald's.
What did he want you to do?
Well, if he could have had anything, I would have been a mathematician.
Luckily for him, his edgy personality caught the attention of writer Paul Feig.
Low-key, he could have done that. But I mean, in this day and age, are they still a thing? Because people be relying on ChatGPT and shit. So I really don't know, like, in the long run, if a mathematician would have been the way to go. A lawyer, maybe, and then maybe he wouldn't get caught in this bullshit. Oh my god, why am I even defending this shit? This is nasty, nasty behavior.
And producer Judd Apatow. They were casting for a show called Freaks and Geeks, a coming-of-age story where high school misfits grow up in the 1980s. They picked Franco to be the group's bad boy, Daniel Desario. Franco admits that he basically got the job because he lived his character's life in the past. What they did on that show was that they just found a bunch of people that they liked and they wrote the characters around them. In retrospect, the casting for Freaks and Geeks was actually immaculate. Franco, Linda Cardinelli, John Francis Daly.
Linda Cardellini. Velma.
Jason Segel, Marty Starr, Seth Rogen, and Busy Phillips all sustained long-lasting careers in the industry. But even surrounded by all these talented and like-minded actors, James Franco still felt like a bit of an outcast that nobody liked, until he met Seth Rogen, who became his first real friend in Hollywood. Franco said, "There was a point where most people on the show didn't like me, because I took myself too seriously. I thought I was Marlon Brando or something. Then I pushed Busy over by accident."
Bro, don't you ever compare yourself to Marlon Brando ever again. You are not the Godfather. You are not the Godfather.
so everybody didn't like me, I
Oh my
think,
God.
except for Seth. And although Seth became a friend of his, I can't help but notice the strange way that they both recall hanging out back then. There was a period where Seth, Jason, and I all went to Jason's house, and they would sit at one end of the room and smoke weed, and Seth said he literally would sit in the corner. I find it interesting that instead of just saying, oh, we would hang out, they both recalled how James would essentially keep his distance from them. This definitely contributes to the aura of mystery surrounding James Franco.
So he was essentially he was one of those motherfuckers that just likes to stand around in the fucking corner like a fucking dumbass and not socialize. So what you're saying is he didn't have any social skills. Actually, that kind of tracks. I'm not gonna lie. With what I've been hearing so far, yeah, that tracks.
In the first half of his career, he was a bit of a recluse. He didn't speak much, he didn't open up, he wasn't someone constantly being bombarded by paparazzi, and it could be due to some internal struggles. He said, I have a very addictive personality. When I was a teenager, I got over certain addictions, and that's when I started acting. At age 17, I really threw myself into it, and that became everything, to the point where I didn't even socialize. And this extreme approach to his job now would only get worse, to the point where it started ruining his personal life and damaging his reputation in the industry. But before,
and quite possibly his mental health, leading him to making some pretty dumbass decisions, and Hollywood enabled it. Wow.
Before we dive deeper, a quick word from today's sponsor.
Oh my
As
God.
I've gotten old, full of different symptoms that I try and self-top-rated doctor today.
W-plug, use the code.
In 2001, James Franco got the opportunity to star in a biopic of James Dean about the life of a Hollywood legend from the 1950s.
You mean biopic? Sorry, we're not even 5 minutes in, and I've been pausing. I can't even count.
Even his buddy Seth Rogen
Well, we are
initially
5
told
minutes
him
in.
taking on this role would be a bad idea, but James didn't see comedy roles as his future. To execute this role to his standards, he isolated himself from everyone close to him, especially his girlfriend at the time. I got it into my head that I needed to be isolated, and so told my girlfriend at the time that I wouldn't be talking to her for 4 months. It did not go down well. We finally made a
Yeah, because if anything, you should have her with you while you're doing this so she can support you through whatever the fuck is going on. Like, what the fuck?
Where I talked to her for an hour a week on the phone. I no longer
I wonder if we're gonna be talking about him playing as Harry Osborn in Spider-Man. I wonder if that's gonna come up.
do that. He also started smoking for the first time, going through 2 packs of cigarettes in a day, and it
Why am I even making that face? But starting to smoke weed, starting to smoke cigs, and you're starting off with 2 packs a day, you're not human.
to bleaching his hair blonde, learning to ride a motorcycle, playing the guitar and the bongos while reading books on James Dean. But Franco's dedication paid off, as it earned him a Golden Globe Award for Best Actor in a miniseries or television film, and an Emmy nomination for Outstanding Lead Actor in a miniseries or a movie. Franco wanted to level up from here, and he began auditioning for the lead role as Peter Parker in Spider-Man 2, but he was chosen...
He auditioned for Peter Parker? I'm trying to think of a reality where it's James Franco as Harry Osborn or as Peter Parker. You see? And then it's Tobey Maguire as Harry Osborn. I don't think that really makes sense. Because he does look more like a Harry Osborn. You think? I think so.
As Harry Osborn instead.
The role is one where I have a troubled relationship with my father, and I think that's a very relevant issue in this day and age, and I'm all for exploring that, and if kids out there can relate to that, I'm happy.
James had a very serious, dramatic presence in his career at the time. The polar opposite of the happy-go-lucky smiling goof that his fans would come to love. This seriousness was building him a very successful career, but the methods he used to fully immerse himself into his characters were seen by his co-stars as unnecessary and abusive, like when he destroyed his working relationship with Tyrese Gibson in the film Annapolis. The 2006 film was about a young man from the wrong side of the tracks who realizes his dream is attending the U.S. Naval Academy in Maryland. In an interview, both Tyrese and Franco appeared to approach the roles differently. Franco seemed unenthusiastic, bored, and detached, while Tyrese Gibson was more passionate about the officer's motivation.
His character sees a lot of himself in Jake, and so he focuses on Jake just because it maybe sees his potential, but sees that
he's not very charismatic about this particular role. I never even heard of this movie until Patrick started talking about it, so I don't know. The enthusiasm is nowhere to be seen on this face.
Completely fulfilling that.
There's a much bigger picture, and the bigger picture is I won't be in my position forever. I have to go up, so someone has to fill my shoes, and I see that in him. I see that he can be the next Cole. He can be the next great company commander.
When preparing for a boxing scene, Franco would literally punch Gibson as hard as he could, which clearly bothered Tyrese. He said, "James Franco is a method actor. I respect method actors, but he never snapped out of character. Whenever we'd have to get in the ring for boxing scenes, and even during practice, the dude was full on hitting me. I was always like, James, lighten up, man. We're just practicing." It got so bad that Gibson couldn't even look at Franco when the filming ended. "I never want to work with him again." Franco was aware that Tyrese was upset with his method and strangely told reporters that he had heard Tyrese wanted to blow up his hotel room, but he also tried to clarify why they didn't work so well together. "We've made a—"
What the fuck? This shit... Blow up your hotel room. Dude, what the fuck are you smoking? What the fuck could you possibly be smoking to be thinking shit like this? You're not even smoking anything. You're probably injecting something. What the fuck went on in your childhood? Was your child... from what I've been hearing, your parents weren't that bad. Your parents, it seemed like they did a good job. But the only thing is that they didn't really accept your acting career. That's all. The brain is a wonderful, wonderful part of the human body. Because I think his parents kind of had an inkling that something like this was going to happen, and knowing Hollywood and how they treated their actors. They probably saw this coming from a mile away, and he wouldn't listen to them because this is what he wanted to do.
I've tried to make up with him. Maybe I was too into that role. I don't try to be mean to anybody on a movie. In the past, I've tended to isolate myself, and maybe people take that as me being rude or me not liking them, but it's really a way for me to stay in character. I really had nothing personal against Tyrese, but I guess there were a lot of misunderstandings. And while you might think that this is just two guys being over dramatic, the reality was that James Franco's behavior led to him burning a lot of bridges, making people just genuinely not want to work with him. Besides his now distant friendship with Seth Rogen on Freaks and Geeks, it looked like the young actor hadn't made any friendships at all. He said, and then after like 10 years of that, at age 27, I realized, man, I'm so depressed. On the surface, my life seems pretty good. I have a career and everything, but I feel so isolated and lonely. But just as everything started getting dark for James, his old buddy Seth reached out and presented an opportunity that would change his career forever. Rogen was writing a movie with Freaks and Geeks producer Judd Apatow called Pineapple Express. Apatow told Frank...
Pineapple Express. I got some bad news for you, chat. I still haven't seen Pineapple Express. I know. But I know that that's like a staple in James Franco's career. I just never seen it. Never seen it yet. Never got around to it. There's a lot of shit I gotta watch still. But Pineapple Express is definitely on that list.
Franco that he should go back to comedy if he was so upset with his current career, and Franco accepted the offer. While they didn't know it yet, this would be the movie that made James Franco and Seth Rogen best friends in the eyes of Hollywood, only for that relationship to be put to the test when Franco would confront a near career-ending scandal. In 2008, the stoner action film Pineapple Express became the comedy of the year and stands as one of the most iconic comedy films of the early 2000s. It starred Seth Rogen as Dale Denton, a lazy process server who was constantly high, and James Franco as Saul Silver, a laid-back drug dealer who sees Denton as his best friend. The two get into a lot of trouble with a drug kingpin, and there are also a number of crazy side stories, like when Seth Rogen's character reveals he's been dating a girl from a local high school, which was just a joke, right? There's nothing weird going on there. The movie was a massive success for a comedy, earning over 100...
Maybe I shouldn't watch this movie. 'Cause what the fuck?
million in the worldwide box office, which is almost 4 times the original budget. As far as fans were concerned, most of this had to do with the natural chemistry between Seth Rogen and James Franco. Seth was a real-life stoner. He couldn't go 5 seconds without making a joke and following up with his signature laugh. Franco was the more reserved, chill guy, like the guy who smokes and just sits there and smiles at everybody else's jokes. Their chemistry felt authentic, almost looked like they had been best friends growing up.
You know, I've been preparing for this role my whole life, I think, in some ways, so I didn't really need to method act. James takes his job a lot more.
Because here's the thing, because you pretty much...
I don't think I can do the laugh anymore. But when he was casted as Donkey Kong, I could just imagine the fucking laugh after every single sentence that Donkey Kong said, bro. I'm pretty sure there's a point in the movie where he did his signature laugh. But, yeah.
Play you in a way, right?
You know,
and it's kind of an amplified you.
It's true. I limp in this movie. No, I don't even do that.
Versus this, you have to, you know, there's a large transformation from the you we see here versus the you we see on the screen.
It's a wig. It was a wig. He wore a wig.
That was it. That's all it took?
That's pretty much it. I put on the wig and the character came alive.
After this film, fans started to see a version of James Franco they never saw before. You can see him try to open up a little bit, not be so dramatic or mysterious in interviews.
I'm happy with the movie. Seems like people like it, and it's actually like one of the first movies I've done in a while where I'm like, just like watching it with people. You know, the response is really good, and it's just fun to watch. So, just a fun kind of thing.
Why this one?
Why this comedy?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually.
There it
I've
is.
offered, comedies before, but usually they're like kind of silly romantic comedies or whatever, and this was like the first one that felt like it was actually funny and be fun to do. So.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, when I met James, I was under, the guys that we were all on a comedy together, like, I was surprised when he went off in kind of a more dramatic direction, if anything like that. I actually remember trying to convince you not to play James Dean. And I was wrong. I was wrong, dude. Yeah, that turned out well.
Pineapple Express didn't just bring James and Seth closer together, it also revived Franco's love for acting in a big way. In 2010, Franco's most notable project was the biographical survival drama film 127 Hours.
Based on a true story, by the way. Crazy. I still haven't seen this movie either. Holy shit. I am so uncultured when it comes to movies, bro.
In the film, avid mountaineer Aaron Ralston must find a way to escape after he gets trapped by a boulder in an isolated slot canyon in Blue John Canyon, southeastern Utah. 127 Hours was well received by critics and audiences and grossed $60 million worldwide.
Damn.
The American Film Institute selected the film as one of the top 10 films of 2010. It was nominated for 6 Academy Awards, including Best Actor for Franco and Best Picture. It was another film that cemented James Franco as a legitimate Hollywood star. He was celebrated for his willingness to take risks, as well as his range as an artist. And while not every movie they acted in was a big hit, both Franco and Rogen were in the middle of a career renaissance that made them household names. Franco's notable films during this time included a wide range of different roles, like Eat, Pray, Love, Rise of the Planet of the Apes, Spring Break.
Rise of the Planet of the Apes, bro. What a go-to trilogy, bro. Holy shit. I remember watching that movie, when was it? I think it was when I was living in Ohio. When I was living in my crib. And I was watching it. I was watching all those movies. Those 3 movies. Oh my god. All 3 of them were something special, bro. But Rise of the Planet of the Apes damn near teared me up, bro. What a beautiful movie that was.
Breakers, Oz the Great and Powerful. Seth Rogen kept making comedies while also branching out into dramas and romances like Observe and Report, Monsters vs. Aliens, 50.
Bob. that fucking gif on Instagram, bro.
Take This Waltz, and The Guilt Trip. And all of this really culminated to the celebrity-packed comedy, This Is the End.
For years we've been entertained by the idea of celebrities playing themselves doing supernatural things for some reason. I mean, like, there's always, Larry Sanders Show and Curb Your Enthusiasm. There's been a lot of things where actors portray themselves, but we thought, like,
I forgot about This Is the End.
Totally surreal would really bring that
Pretty sure Emma Watson's in that movie.
There were dozens of memorable celebrity cameos in this film, including Rihanna, Emma Watson, and Channing Tatum, who notably played Danny McBride's sexual gimp. When discussing his own role, James Franco seemed to act like a completely different person. He appeared to be much more confident. In an interview, he expressed his love for Seth Rogen as a close friend and how their growing relationship was one of the key reasons why he became so successful.
Now, I wouldn't say that I'm, like, obsessed with Seth, but I do love Seth. Really from, like, one of the very first things either of us did, Freaks and Geeks, to now. He's kind of been there and at important points in my career. The beginning, Pineapple Express, when I feel like my career really did change and, I started to do things that I really cared about.
However, shortly after this, rumors began to circulate that James Franco tried to get involved with an underage fan, and the Mountain...
And this is where it begins. What the fuck? James Franco allegedly caught flirting with a 17-year-old girl on Instagram. This was back in 2014. He'd been doing it for fucking 7 years? Is he still doing it? I swear if he's still doing it, bruh.
Evidence surrounding the event was pretty damning. Seth Rogen had a pretty crucial choice to make: dismiss James' actions or defend his friend in front of the world. In April of 2014, gossip sites published messages between the then 35-year-old James Franco and a 17-year-old Scottish girl named...
It's always the 35-year-olds, bro. What?
Lucy Claude, seemingly trying to lure her to his hotel room. The teenager was visiting New York City, where she saw Of Mice and Men on Broadway. It was here where she encountered Franco, who was performing on stage. At some point, Lucy and other fans swarmed the stage and recorded videos of the actor. Franco told Lucy to tag...
She... No wonder, because look at her fucking face. She does not look like she's 17 years old. What the fuck? She looks my age. Women these days, bro. Girls these days. What the fuck?
Him in the video on Instagram. Soon after, she posted her interaction to her Instagram, and James began following her. Now, it's not inappropriate or even uncommon for public figures to follow their biggest fans as a show of gratitude for their support, but this seemingly innocent exchange escalated drastically. Shortly after following Lucy, Franco sent her several direct messages, asking how old she was, if she had a boyfriend, and for her number. It is particularly interesting how frantic the messages seem.
Nearly 18, my mom, and not if you're around. Brother. Brother.
Asking multiple rapid-fire questions before she can even respond. The 17-year-old responded by telling Franco her age and that she was visiting New York City with her mom. At this point, Franco was clearly aware that she was not 18, and yet he still exchanged numbers.
Exactly. I was too disgusted to say anything. Can I see you? As long as you are James Franco. I am. You're single. What's the hotel? Should I rent a room? April Fool's was an hour ago, though. It's me. Yes or no? Tomorrow, Thursday. Wow. Bro is bro, if you... What? Bro was a horn dog.
Dude. With the team. The two switched to texting, where he again spouted out rapid-fire questions. Can I see you? You're single? What's the hotel? Should I rent a room? Before continuing the conversation, Lucy wanted to make sure that it was really Franco, so he sent the teenager a photo of himself. He also held up a piece of paper with her name on it. The situation made headlines when Lucy later shared her conversation with the actor online. Franco responded to the criticism with a strange, now deleted tweet, writing,
I'm not. I hope parents can keep their teens away from me. Thank you. It's the same. Your account wasn't hacked. You literally sent her the picture that she was asking for. And luckily for her, she decided to share it to the entire internet for them to see you making this fucking mistake. What the fuck? Fucking actors. This is why you never meet your heroes, bruh. This is why you never meet your favorite actors or whatever the fuck. 'Cause look at this shit.
I hope parents keep their teens away from me. Thank you. With Franco's looks, success, and friendly public personality, fans didn't really know what to make of this. Some people speculated that this fiasco was a publicity stunt for his upcoming film, Palo Alto. In the film, Franco plays Mr. B, a soccer coach who starts an affair with a teenage babysitter. The idea that James was role-playing borderline to promote a film is absurd, to say the least. He did have a history of method acting, so some people wondered if this was just a part of that process. Soon after, Franco appeared on the Kelly and Michael talk show to address the mounting allegations. It was incredibly awkward.
How many, yeah, this is a sidetrack, but how many people has Kelly done this show with after Regis? Because it's not just that dude who played, what's his name? Harem Lodge from Riverdale. That dude is on the show now. What was it, Regis, then Michael Shanahan, and then him? Or was there someone else in between? Because what the fuck?
And Frank,
just have it be your show. Because I don't think anybody can replace Regis Philbin, bro.
Franco uncomfortably tried to joke around and share a rant about the dangers of social media.
I just didn't, I was just feeling awkward. I didn't want to come on the show and just feel awkward. So, yeah, I mean, I guess, I'm embarrassed, and I guess I'm just a model of, how social media is tricky. It's a way people meet each other today. But what I've learned, I guess just because I'm new to it, it's like you don't know who's on the other end. You meet somebody in person, and you get a feel for them, but you don't know who you're talking to. And, so I use bad judgment, and I learned my lesson. But unfortunately, in my position, I have a very good life, but not only do I have to go through the embarrassing kind of rituals of meeting someone, sometimes if I do that, then it gets, published for the world. So now, it's like doubly embarrassing. But
while this definitely was embarrassing and weird, this didn't necessarily address the full context of the scandal. Lucy was 17 and James was 35, and he was well aware of her age. To be fair, they never actually met up, and even if they did, technically the age of consent in New York City is 17. So in terms of the law, there was no crime committed. Seth Rogen did not distance himself from James Franco. Instead, he did what most people would expect of a comedian: make a joke about it. While Rogen was hosting Saturday Night Live, his monologue was built around this fake log documenting the events leading up to the show. For a punchline, he made a jab at Franco, telling the audience that he trolled him by sending texts as an underage girl.
Wednesday, 3 p.m. They read all the sketches out loud. I didn't feel like I did great, so to make myself feel better, I decided to prank James Franco. I posed as a girl on Instagram. told him I was way young. He seemed unfazed. I have a date to meet him at the Ace Hotel.
Seth Rogen's joke helped make the incident seem like a silly mistake by a regular guy, but it
What
was
the
also
fuck?
an example of how the two had become best friends. It was like Rogen's way of standing up for Franco at a time when he needed it the most. The two of them were also in the process of releasing their most controversial comedy yet, The Interview. It was so controversial that the North Korean government threatened action against the United States if Sony released the film. Of course, this mostly had to do with its incorporation of the North Korean dictator Kim Jong-un, not to mention that it ends with his assassination. It seemed like no matter what, Seth stood by his friend and continued to work with him. James once said that he and Seth never had a fight in their entire career working together. It was always smooth. But Seth has a slightly different perspective, because James really tested Seth's patience on the set of The Disaster Artist. James Franco's The Disaster Artist was an adapted screenplay based on a film called The Room by Tommy Wiseau. Ironically, The Room is known as the absolute worst movie ever made. It was all about a director who makes such a perfectly bad...
I did not hit her. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
movie that he ends up becoming a legend. Rogen said that Franco was perfect for the role, as he is often misunderstood for his artistic interests.
And
That still image looked like, what's his name? Luke Wilson. Luke Wilson, bro.
Franco, as someone who had done a lot of weird art throughout his life, constantly being misunderstood, misinterpreted, people thinking that the thought was great was stupid, and vice versa. It was incredibly personal to him.
But the tone was different behind the scenes, as Franco felt it was time to bring back the method to capture the eccentric personality of Tommy in a believable way. He said, "I'm directing a movie and acting in it, and playing a character who is directing a movie and acting in it. At no other time in my career am I going
What
to
the
do this
fuck?
again.
Yeah,
Being Tommy
that's
off
a-
camera made everything
that's
flow
an
easier
inception
in
if I
hindsight.
ever
It helped
heard
create an
any.
atmosphere on set. That being said, I didn't go so far overboard as Tommy. I didn't give bad direction. I gave what I hoped was good direction." However, Seth Rogen said he was getting irritated by Franco's refusal to break character. "I couldn't deal with it. Straight up. For the first 2 days, people would come up and ask me, 'Where's James?' And I was always like, 'He's right effing there.' But regardless of how uncomfortable this made people feel, it was a lot different from Franco's fallout with Tyrese Gibson. The Disaster Artist ended up being a huge success during the premiere, and Rogen was also won over when his grandmother didn't recognize Franco in the film. He said, "My grandmother came out and she just did not get what the F was happening. She was walking around like, I thought James was in the movie. I never explained it to her." It finally looked like Franco had found the perfect balance in Hollywood, being able to portray serious, dramatic characters with depth and using method acting to be fully immersed, while also making silly comedies that have fans belly laughing, and doing all of this while still maintaining a close and unbreakable friendship with Seth Rogen. But
Damn.
just as Franco had achieved the perfect career and life in Hollywood, it was about to come crashing down, and we were about to
Let's go.
finally see just how strong or weak his friendship with Seth Rogen truly was. James Franco ran his own acting and filmmaking school called Studio 4 since 2014. The idea was to bring talented entertainers together and embrace techniques that could make them Hollywood stars. But there was always a competitive angle, with the course ending in students getting together and making a short film to see who gets the chance to work with James Franco.
That was really good.
Yeah, nah. 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 Nah, I'm good on that. I'm good on that, homie. What the fuck?
We just saw some amazing work. We really did. In 1 week, these people, you know, they wrote, shot, and edited these things. Some great acting, great everything. Very happy with all this work. Now remember, one actor is going to be chosen to work with James and Rabbit Bandini.
However, this institution gave James direct access to hundreds of young, aspiring female actors.
Keyword young. That's exactly why I'm saying nah. I'm I'm good.
Ones who were eager for his approval and for a chance at achieving their Hollywood dream. This power dynamic needs to be respected and handled professionally, and James Franco having a history of pursuing teenagers made this a disaster waiting to happen. This all started to unravel on January 7th, 2018. James won and accepted a Golden Globe for Best Actor in a Musical or Comedy Film at the 75th Annual Golden Globe Awards. During the event, James wore a pin for Time's Up, the initiative to combat workplace sexual harassment. While wearing the Time's Up pin at such a sensitive time in Hollywood seemed like the right move from a PR standpoint to win over the public, Franco unintentionally ruined his career on the night of his greatest success, starting with these tweets from a woman named Ali Sheedy. Why is a man hosting? Why is James Franco allowed in? Said too much. Okay, wait, bye. Christian Slater and James Franco at a table on Golden Globes. Hashtag me too. James Franco just won. Please never ask me why I left the film/TV business. The woman felt that she had said too much and decided to delete her tweets, but she inspired others to speak out. Hey, James Franco. Nice Time's Up pin at the Golden Globes. Remember a few weeks ago when you told me the full nudity you had me do in 2 of your movies for $100 a day wasn't exploitative because I signed a contract to do it? Time's up on that. Now that you have a Golden Globe,
What the fuck?
why don't you give speaking roles that don't require nudity in your upcoming films to the dozens of women who have done full nudity and scenes in your indie films and art projects? Another woman named Violet said, cute Time's Up pin.
That's the type of shit I was thinking about when you brought up the fucking acting school. Hollywood. Rituals. You want to make it big in Hollywood? This is what you gotta fucking do, apparently.
And James Franco, remember the time you pushed my head down in a car towards your exposed and that other time you told my friend to come to your hotel when she was 17, after you had already been caught doing that to a different 17-year-old? To make matters worse, stories were now surfacing that Franco was using his acting school, Studio 4, as a way to groom aspiring actresses into having
Boom. Boom. You're cooked. Cooked. Done. It's over. It's over. What could you possibly have to say against some shit like this? Or have you been quiet ever since this shit?
One of the women who tweeted, Sarah Tither Kaplan, told the LA Times that the Time's Up pin was like a slap in the face and he unfairly leveraged his influence as a teacher. I feel there was an abuse of power and there was a culture of
It's always the abuse of power. Power. He can get away with it because he's that fucking successful. Again. Absolutely fucking disgusting, bro.
exploiting non-celebrity women and a culture of women being replaceable. When Sarah got into more detail, the story just got worse and worse, particularly when she claimed that Franco coerced her into doing graphic X scenes.
It was a lot of nudity and sex scenes that I felt were not artistically justified and were added in after the fact.
In May of 2015, a company employee sent an email to Tither Kaplan and her fellow sceners, informing the class that he just wanted to let them know that the films are now up on Studio 4's Vimeo channel. Sarah later discovered images from the film on at least one X-rated website. According to Kaplan, there was also a nude scene she filmed with Franco and several women 3 years ago. He removed
This motherfucker. This motherfucker.
Plastic guards covering other actresses' private areas while simulating oral on them. Kaplan continued saying, I got it in my head pretty quickly that, okay, you don't say no to this guy. In response to the accusations, Franco made another appearance on TV. This time it was on Late Night with Stephen Colbert. During the show, Franco insisted that the accusations weren't accurate and that he truly wore the Time's Up pin as an honest show of support.
The things that I heard that were on Twitter are not accurate, but I completely support people coming out and being able to have a voice because they didn't have a voice for so long. So I don't want to shut them down in any way. It's I think, a good thing, and I support it.
Franco's casting
God damn, bruh. That's it. What wasn't accurate about that? What detail exactly? Because I'm looking at this shit and looking at your history in this video. You're cooked. And you say that shit? This is some fucking deep shit. And when I say deep, I mean deep. The deep. From the boys. Because you're giving off the deep right now.
Director Cynthia Huffman also came to his defense. James
God
is all
damn
about
it, we
giving
still have 10 minutes left in the
actors and
video.
actresses and young filmmakers a break in this business. Huffman said, I feel horrible that anyone was made to feel uncomfortable, but we went to great lengths to make sure all the actresses in the nude scenes felt comfortable and safe. From here, stories seemed to pour out of every part of the industry. One of them involved a woman named Hilary Dusum, who had taken a class with Franco in 2012 before he opened his school. For Dusum, the trouble started when she thought she would be a part of a short film, only to arrive at a strip club. According to Dusum, Franco dressed them up in lingerie and asked, so who wants to take your shirt off?
And there's this. You're saying it's not accurate. This is literally someone from that class giving the story. The fuck?
Apparently, when nobody volunteered, Franco stormed off angry. Dusum told the press, I felt like I was selected for something based on my hard work and my merit, and when I realized it was because I have nice breasts, it was pretty clear that was not the case. Dusum said, I don't think he started teaching with bad intentions, but he went down a bad path and damaged a lot of people in the process. And one of those people he damaged was 23-year-old Violet Paley, which would end up being one of the biggest stories in the news. In 2016, Paley said she connected with James Franco in hopes that he would help her with a script she was working on. As they started working together, she admitted that they had started a romantic relationship. However, things allegedly took a non-consensual turn when Franco pressured her into oral. I was talking to him, all of a sudden his was out. I got really nervous and I said, can we do this later? He was kind of...
It just gets worse and worse and worse.
nudging my head down, and I just didn't want him to hate me, so I did it.
Looking back, do you feel like you couldn't say no?
No, I could have said no, but because of the power dynamic, this situation was so surreal, and I wanted him to like me.
While the relationship has ended,
Fuck, bro. These poor women, bro.
Paley admitted that she had a lot of trouble moving past the incident years later. In hindsight, she says she would have done things differently if given another chance. I would say, no, stop, get out of my car. She said the power dynamic was really off. By 2019, James Franco went from being one of the hottest names in Hollywood to being one of the most infamous alleged predators in the Me Too movement. On October 3rd, 2019, Sarah Tither Kaplan and another woman named Toni Gao officially filed a lawsuit against Franco and his partners at Studio 4. According to the New York Times, the two women called Studio 4 a scheme to provide James Franco and his male collaborators with a pool of young female performers that they could take advantage of. In their lawsuit, they claimed Mr. Franco and his partners engaged in widespread, inappropriate, and charged behavior towards female students by their power as a teacher and employer by dangling the opportunity for roles in their projects. These actions led to an environment of harassment and exploitation both in and out of class. Franco's lawyer denied the accusations and called the lawsuit ill-informed. James will
Why am I even surprised, bro?
not only fully defend himself, but
so much evidence. There's so much fucking evidence. Wait a second. They don't have the videos.
also seek damages from the plaintiffs and their attorneys for filing this scurrilous publicity-seeking lawsuit. 5 months later, it was reported that the lawsuit was settled and that Ms. Tither Kaplan and Ms. Gal had agreed to drop their individual claims. In June of 2021, the terms of the settlement were revealed, disclosing that Franco paid more than $2.23 million to resolve the two separate legal disputes. Although many cases are settled out of court and don't necessarily imply guilt, to some, the massive payout implies that he didn't want to take this to trial because there may be things that are found out that would harm him even more. And just as the heat appeared to be dying down for Franco, another actor named Charlene Yee spoke out regarding another controversy with him. In an April 2021 Instagram post, Yee said, "When I tried to break legal contract and quit Disaster Artist because James Franco is a sexual predator, they tried to bribe me with a bigger acting role. I cried and told them that this was the exact opposite of what I wanted, that I didn't feel safe working with an effing predator. They minimized and said Franco being a predator was so last year and that he changed, when I literally heard of him abusing new women that week. Predators will perform empathy, gaslight, and say they will do better, all in order to protect themselves and continue to harm others." In another post, she said, "White men saying it's not their responsibility when holding Franco accountable or when holding Seth Rogen and enablers accountable. Then whose responsibility is it?" Yee also added in her caption that Seth Rogen definitely knew about the whole thing, insinuating that he was equally responsible. "Seth Rogen was one of the producers on this film, so he definitely knows about the bribe and why I quit." Seth also did a sketch on SNL with Franco, enabling Franco preying on children right after Franco was caught. Franco has a long history of preying on children. This was a crucial point in James Franco and Seth Rogen's friendship, because before, Seth could have just easily ignored it and said, "Hey, that's his business." But now, he was being accused of essentially being guilty by association, or maybe even enabling James's behavior. And it was here where Rogen had a choice to make. If Seth was genuinely a good friend of James Franco's, had seeming—
But you said at the beginning of the video that Seth Rogen didn't even know that James Franco didn't want to continue being friends. Maybe I'm tripping. I don't know. I'm tired as fuck.
the worst moment of his life and career, defending James would make Seth a loyal friend by definition, but it would also put him in a position where he could be canceled next, or worse, guilty of some crimes. But this controversy was just too big, and saying nothing was not an option. So a month after this Instagram post, Seth Rogen finally accepted an interview with the Sunday Times, and while people were expecting him to disown or defend his buddy, he gave a neutral political answer that is open for interpretation. Rogen said, "What I can say is that I despise abuse and harassment, and I would never cover or conceal the actions of someone doing it or knowingly put someone in a situation where they were around someone like that." He also apologized for the joke he made on SNL, suggesting that it might have aided in sexual abuse. However, I do look back at a joke I made on Saturday Night Live in 2014, and I very much regret making that joke. It was a terrible joke, honestly. When asked about their relationship after the controversy, Rogen stayed pretty vague and admitted that they had become distant. To fans, it seemed like they probably stopped talking altogether. Rogen said, "I don't know if I can define that right now during this interview. I can say it has changed many things in our relationship and our dynamic." Now, logical people would not expect Rogen to take blame on James's behalf. If Seth truly didn't know what was happening behind the scenes, even Franco would probably understand if he chose to distance himself for a while. But Rogen gives this perfectly vague response. He refused to support Franco, but also refused to deny or outright condemn Franco. After several months out of the spotlight, Franco finally addressed all of the controversy on a SiriusXM interview. He looked absolutely exhausted and explained why it took so long for him to respond.
At that moment, I just thought, I'm going to be quiet. I'm going to pause. Did not seem like the right time to say anything.
He also opened up about his relationship with alcohol in a way he never had before.
Along the road, of trying to get success and, climb the top of that mountain, attention from women, success with women, also became a huge source of validation for me. The problem with that is, I'm sure you can guess, like any sort of drug or anything, like there's never enough. If I get this, then I'll be happy.
But through it all, Franco denies that the classes he taught were vehicles to exploit women. He even claims that the course he called Sex Scenes wasn't really about sex. It was just meant to be provocative and keep students engaged.
To be provocative and cool, but like they're reading Melville, in the class. That's basically what I was doing. It should have been called, contemporary romance or something like that. It was a class where they did scenes about whatever, their romances and their, what they go through as young people. So meeting people on, dating apps or breakups or, just a bad date, stuff like that. That's what was being done in that class. It was...
No, James, I don't know. Because what the fuck?
Not sex scenes.
And despite Rogen seemingly distancing himself from Franco publicly, James had nothing but good things to say about Seth.
I love Seth Rogen. I worked with him for 20 years. We didn't have one fight. He was my absolute closest work friend, collaborator. What he said is true. We aren't working together right now, and we don't have any plans to work together. Of course, it was hurtful, in context, but I get it. He had to answer for me because I was silent. He had to answer for me, and I don't want that.
Seth Rogen was basically forced to distance himself because it was affecting his career, not out of some moral outrage. They were literally acting together in the 90s. The only thing Seth Rogen did was distance himself once Franco got himself into controversies to save his own career. Now, multiple years have gone by since Franco settled his lawsuits and he had his falling out with Seth Rogen. He was recently asked about his present-day relationship with Seth, and he said, "I love Seth. We had 20 great years together, but I guess it's over, and not for lack of trying." When Rogen was asked how he felt about something so personal becoming so public, he said, "I absorbed so little media that it really wasn't on my radar." So now Rogen says that James's extremely public controversy that basically ended his career wasn't on Seth's radar. But if it wasn't on Seth's radar, that would mean that Seth just coincidentally stopped talking and working with James at the exact moment his allegations became viral news and he was facing lawsuits.
Yeah, it's not adding up. I'm sorry, but it's not adding up. just coincidentally just stopped talking to him as soon as, dude, Seth, I see you all the fucking time on social media. What the fuck are you talking about? Of course it was on your fucking radar. What the fuck are we doing?
Or this is yet again another perfectly vague response for us to never really know the truth about
That's
their
exactly
friendship.
what I'm
Sounds
thinking.
like Rogan is a solid guy keeping the trash as far away as possible. Not to mention the career suicide it would be to continue making movies with him. Honestly, good for Seth. I feel like it's so rare in Hollywood for people to cut ties with friends, even when people do deplorable stuff. I respect him for that. His laugh also brings me a lot of joy. While Seth Rogen didn't necessarily owe James Franco protection from the mob, you would have at least thought he'd be there behind the scenes. Now, if James was actually this horrible person and Seth didn't know, totally makes sense why he would be done with him. But if that was the case, you would think Seth Rogen would just outright denounce James Franco. Like, Seth Rogen is not one to hold his tongue on controversial issues. So because he never publicly disavowed Franco, that means one of two things. He was really good friends with James Franco, and he may have knew about his behavior or his tendencies and maybe enabled it or let him get away with it or just kind of turned a blind eye. Or maybe they were never truly friends and there just really wasn't anything beyond the surface of two guys making movies together. And this is the
Both of those consensuses, both of those explanations makes a lot more sense than what Seth Rogen was fucking talking about, because I'm lost. Good old Patrick.
hypocrisy of a Hollywood friendship. 2 decades of stroking each other's egos, making millions of dollars and profiting off the fandom who ship them as besties, only for it all to get dropped in the span of a month once people start asking crucial questions of what was going on behind the scenes. Their fallout is a harsh reminder that there are no real friends in Hollywood. I think we can all agree that life was so much easier when we could just laugh at silly comedy movies and didn't have to worry about the moral character of the actors. This is one of the many reasons why we will never return to that amazing era of early 2000s comedy movies. But if you want to hear more about that, check out this video.
Jarvis, activate freak mode. What the fuck? Okay. Alright, Chad. Go to video. W. Patrick CC, as always. I love his videos. I knew seeing this video pop up, I was like, I just have to watch this on stream. But, yeah. I'm surprised I didn't lose my shit this entire stream. Good on me. Good on me. Because my roommate is sleeping right now. And I am about to go to sleep. So, with that being said, it's been a fun ass stream. I'll be back on tomorrow. Most likely with some rivals. The game has a hold on me. I'm not gonna lie. The game has a hold on me. Whether I be playing competitive or quick match, I don't give a fuck. I love playing this game, bro. I love playing this game. It is addicting as fuck. And I love it. Alright. Love you guys. Thank you guys for tuning into the stream. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Yeah. Deuces.